Previously on In Times Like These.
What are you doing here? Hello to you too, Owen. Long time no see. I'm not playing games with you. What are you doing in Valley Park? You don't need to worry about me, Xena. But I appreciate hearing how much you care. What are friends for? I'll see you later. I'll still sign over the majority of my shares to you. Let me remind you that I won't take you back once you do. I heard you. But at least it will show you that I do love you. Even if you don't believe it at first, but with time, you will believe that my love for you is true. When are we gonna start hanging out again, Zeke? Hopefully soon. But I'll be meeting up with Michelle later today. Hope you have fun. What about your mom? Heard from her lately? Nah, and I'm relieved. Congratulations, Vivian. The shares Isidore signed over to me now belong to you. How did Xena's photo shoot go, Alan? I'm not answering that question because I know you're not being genuine. My question was genuine, unlike Xena, who isn't a genuine person. You haven't seen nor spoken to me in how long? Yet you won't even ask me how I'm doing? Leslie, I want an answer right now. That's not what I go by. Believe me, I know all about your new name and your degrading profession. I'm glad to inform you that I'm no longer an OnlyFans model, Owen. Are you proud of your little sister for leaving that world behind? Sorry to hear that you and your mom are still having problems. I ain't pressed, Dee, but I think I understand how sorry you feel for me since you lost your mom. Just remember that my mom ain't like other people's moms. Her choices messed up a lot of things for me. A lot of emotional scars that need healing. Not just that, but with my mom out of prison, I gotta stay out of my unborn son's life for good. Thank you so much, Isabel. Don't mention it. And I mean it when I say that, Vivian. I'm just glad that I no longer have possession of those shares. What matters is that you did your part, Ma. Now Isidore will leave you alone once and for all. I'm not too sure about that, Pacho. Here you go making judgments again when you don't even know Xena. And how long have you known her for? Like a month? I certainly know her much more than you do, Maximilian. Are you sure? Or is she showing you the persona she wants you to see? Just knock it off. Nothing you say will make me doubt her. Alright, Alan, since you know Xena July so much, then what's her background? Know anything about her upbringing or her family? Do not make me repeat my question again, Leslie. Alright, I'm in Valley Park for business reasons. Business? That's right, Owen. I'm doing business with Russo Jewelers. Russo Jewelers? Leslie, I'm going against D.A. Heidi Russo for the upcoming election. Yet you decide to do business with our family? As if anyone in this town suspects that you and I are brother and sister. Besides, I assure you that I won't tell anyone that we are. You don't think the Russos will go digging into your past with the sort of work you've done? How do you think they'll feel if they realize Xena July isn't your real name? I think I can ask you the same thing. Sure, you kept your first name, but you certainly never kept your last name. Maybe you should have changed it entirely if you didn't want our past to be exposed. If your mom ain't come back into your life, do you think that there would have been a chance that you would have been involved in your son's life? I can't answer that, Dee. Not when I was trying to keep all this from Michelle so that I wouldn't lose her. But now that you don't even plan to lay eyes on your son, does that mean you got some regret not telling Michelle that you got Yvette pregnant? You know how complicated this is. I ain't want none of this to happen. Look, I'ma call you later. Bye, Dee. Talk to you later, Zeke. I got Isidore's shares, Isabel. There ain't no way he'd want you back once he finds out how you played him. Maybe he won't want me back, Vivian, but that wouldn't stop him from doing something worse. What are you trying to say, Ma? What I'm saying is that Isidore would want payback. Let him. Besides, I promise you that I'll do whatever it takes to protect our family from that snake. Like I told you, Maximilian, I'm getting to know Xena. I don't have the right to her personal life like that. At least not yet. I can't believe I'm saying this, but imagine if your dad was in your shoes. Do you think he wouldn't look into Zena's background? As a matter of fact, he might just do that. So what if he does? I bet it wouldn't prove your stupid theory of her having some grand scheme to take our family down. Fine, Alan, just don't say I never warned you once I find out what Zena's really up to. How long will you be staying in town, Leslie? Indefinitely. And just a tip, if you don't want people to know we're related, then you probably shouldn't call me by my birth name. What do you mean indefinitely? You just heard that I'm running for DA. As if I was supposed to know that coming into this town. Maybe I would have known if you kept in touch with your little sister. Remind me when you reached out again? Are you telling me that you would have picked up? Because after you changed your name, it was clear that you were doing everything you could to erase the past. JJ, what's going on? I just heard Dee on the phone with Zeke, talking about what? You, and whether he regrets not telling Nichelle that he got you pregnant. I understand how seriously you take your position as the man of this family, Bacho, but as I've told you countless times before, you are still my son. I don't need you to protect me. Besides, all that matters is that Esdor gets the hint that your mother will never want him back. You're right, Viv. The agreement was that Esdor would be considered an enemy of this family. So as a family, I'm confident that we can take him on with whatever attack he has planned for us. Watch yourself, Maximilian. I'm not gonna let you interrogate Zena as if she's some thug. Why would there be an issue interrogating her if she's not hiding anything? First of all, you'd make an awful investigator. Second, I'm not gonna let you make her feel like dirt. It won't end well for you. I'm not afraid of you, Alan, which means that I'll do whatever it takes to find out what Zena July is really all about. If you're not here to delay the progress I've made in my life, then I suggest we continue to keep our distance. Zena, the two of us clearly have our own busy lives. You won't have to worry. I'll stay out of your way. Make sure it stays that way.